Hey everybody, welcome to another episode here on Escape the Mind Productions. My name is Brandon, and this game is The Outer Worlds. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to get back into the story and see where it takes us. We had our huge segue through the world of Death Stranding, had an absolutely awesome time getting through that game and having a blast. We wrapped it up last night, so if you missed it, definitely go back and check that out. Man, oh man, what an ending that game had. So if you missed it, go check it out. The link is in chat. Death Stranding, fantastic game. What's up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having an awesome day. And everybody else out there in chat land, welcome as well. And yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a shorter stream today in the early part of the day. I just wanted to get in and have some fun. And then later on, we'll be playing something else and we'll go for a bit longer. But yeah, let's get things started and see where the day takes us. Okay, so I'm back on a controller on this because I was playing with mouse and keyboard, but it is a bit harder on this game to get everything in a fight to go the way you want it to without the keyboard or without the controller rather. So bear with me as I search through stuff because it's like the only time that it's kind of a pain is when you're looting. So yeah, bear with me. So we need to go to Phineas's lab. If memory serves, I think we got everything done we were supposed to get done. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everything here. Okay, yeah, speak with Phineas. You have relayed the promised data back to Phineas, travel to his lab, and speak with him to discuss the next steps. So that's what we just finished up. And we have to ask, we found a cleaning unit upstairs.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Do you know anything about the auto-mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Nice.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
So we're going to head up to the captain's quarters and see if I can find the stuff about the SAM unit. Experimental note 01695. Do not forget. You found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running again. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean, killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of the factory standard part Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have been pressing matters to attend to, but I do. I'm giving up hope on delivery. The part is lost in transit, and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows of a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for information regarding the location of an acid steeper. I can flitch. I don't know that word. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. All right. Hey, what's up, Yogurt? How are you, sir? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, so we're going to take... I think we're going to take the Vicar. Oh, no problem, bud. Good luck on your interview, dude. I wish you the best of luck on that. Just be you, and I'm sure you'll do fine.
Bad news. High Hiram Blythe is dead. Utterly tragic. The colony has lost an invaluable resource. Good news, he sent me everything I needed. Good old Hiram. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
You usually try to turn down your Dilfness yogurt. Yeah, Jacob, sorry to hear that you got sprained in your tug-of-war match, bud. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you feel better soon, rather. I know sprains can suck.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find. You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Actually, there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. No, let's just do this. Find Carmen, steal chemicals. Got it. Okay, so... I think I'm going to up my defense a little bit. And we'll up our long guns a little bit. And our ability to lie. I think that sounds good. I'm trying to do a pretty dialogue-heavy playthrough as far as having my ability to persuade and lie and all that stuff. If the interviewer's into dilfs, I'll turn that one up. Yeah, if Daniel's around, you could ask Daniel.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
All right, looks like that's fine. I thought she had a different dialogue option there. All right, let's take a look at our missions and figure out what we want to do next. So I don't know if I'm going to do this one or not because it involves sneaking onto the groundbreaker and kind of like doing mischievous things. And I don't want to upset the like top person on the groundbreaker because Pavardi's trying to hook up with them. Okay, so that's Stellar Bay. Let's do this. So Silica. Let's go to Silica. Or Cilia. Scylla? Scylla. Yeah, I'm a moron. Let's do this. I guess we'll go to the landing pad.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent
Oh,
tracking request from another
absolutely
vessel.
we are, Jacob.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
So Jacob asked if we're going to be playing Nightmare Zone again as far as State of Decay 2. Hell yes. That game will forever be a staple on my channel until there is a State of Decay 3. And as long as that game's as good, I love State of Decay 2. So we will be playing that game again very soon. It just got a huge graphical overhaul. Like, all the maps got updated. They originally started with just the one map, and now all the maps have been redone. So I really want to get back in there and have some fun in that game. It's one of my all-time favorite games.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne.
Alacrity. That's a new word.
An HPS-certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
Yeah, State of Decay. When? Very soon. I would say probably in the next week or two. Yogurt and I have been talking about it. We just haven't played together recently. And just because life and shit's been busy, but we'll definitely be back at it again because he's one of my favorite people to play games with. I'm not just saying that because he's in chat. And I just reinstalled State of Decay because I didn't have enough hard drive space with everything that I had on my computer. So I switched some stuff around, got State of Decay reinstalled. So we'll be doing it real soon. All right, I need to deposit a parcel in your cargo in accordance with the hazardous waste disposal. What?
They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Hang on. Don't worry, bot. We'll be taking you out to the trash here in just a second.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
Ada, what is going on here?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Who is this guy, Ada? We can't do this mission. We're not level 25 yet. So I'm here. I can't leave it. So we'll go through the dialogue, but we can't do this mission yet.
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system. There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances. Based on the condition of the limb, I calculate a 92.7% chance that Mr. Montoya expired from his injuries.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
There is what humans colloquially call a sprat's chance in a mantisaur's den. That is a very low chance, Captain. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
All right, well, that's cool. That's part of the DLC that we got, so we'll definitely get into that. We're just not going to do it right this second because we're not a high enough level. Well, I do appreciate you hanging out, Jacob. Again, sorry that you're not feeling well with your leg there, but I hope you feel better soon. I think we're where we need to be. We can head out.
I'll lock up behind you.
Oh, thank you, Ada. So we've never used Vicar Max yet, so let's bring him along and see what he's all about. I'll bring Pravarti because she's probably my favorite character right now, and I'll bring Vicar Max because he's probably my least favorite at the moment. This is cool. All these planets look so amazing. They did a great job.
Real space, isn't it? Empty and silent. I never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe on a loose rock here.
Yeah, see? Like her, he's kind of a dick. But I heard he's good in a fight, so we're going to see what's up. I don't know if we've seen this one yet. That seems like it's high, right? Let's try it out. Sometimes with the long guns, it all depends on the sight, because sometimes I hate the sight. Yeah, these are good. These are all just like legit, for the most part, normal sights. I like that. I'm an old-fashioned iron sights kind of guy. All right, I think we got to go this way. I don't know if that's a good guy or outlaw. No, that's a bad guy.
Here we go.
That's the last of them! Clever.
We'll just take everything.
This is a monument to man's intelligence and strength.
Seems pointless, though. You gotta leave it on forever.
Mm-mm-mm.
Else the air just drifts off.
He's like, this is amazing. And she's like, this is kind of pointless. Love it. Oh, these things are bitches.
Here we go.
Holy crap, that's a biggins.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't. Too tough. Try something else.
On it.
All right, biggins down. Oh crap, he's throwing rocks.
Wow, not even a scratch.
Dude, I have so much ammo in this game. Like, they give you way too much ammo in this game, but I'm kind of used to playing games where you have to, like, scrape and scrounge for every bit of ammo you get. In this game, they're like, oh, yeah, you got, like, 1,000 rounds for every gun you got. I wanted to retire on Groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what we were hauling, but they shut off comms and opened fire again. They're shooting to wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky. So I'm setting her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender. Even if it means my head. At least the crew gets a fighting chance. Can't shake the feeling that they were ready for me, like they knew exactly which route I'd take, and what way to end a career. What a way to end a career. I don't think there was anything over here, right? Yeah, no, we were just over there.
Everyone all right?
I thought we were supposed to meet somebody at the landing pad, but perhaps not. Let's go see what's over here. Why do the outlaw people look like aliens? Well, we are in space. Ah, there's the city. I went right, and I should have went left.
Somehow it's done. The strong survive and the weak perish.
Oh, he got domed.
That's the last of them.
All right, moving up.
I've got this.
Okay, here we go. I'll fix you right up.
Wasn't sure if that hammer would work on that drone. It did.
You got it, Captain.
I've had quite enough of you.
All right, let's do a little light looting, shall we? Okay, I don't see anything else in here. I don't think we need any of this stuff. That actually might be good. I don't know that they... I know I have a couple people in light armor. I don't know if it's up to 40. This is medium. Schmedium. See, the reason why I'm doing this one is because it's two-handed melee plus 7. This is plus 5. And that's hack, which I don't need her to be better at. Now, for Vicar Max, he is 52 on the heavy gear, which is awesome. But his range, it's a bonus to one-handed melee, which he doesn't use. That looks weird. Yeah, I don't want to give up the 52 right now because I feel like that's bigger on that one than the other, so we'll leave it at that. It's Spacer's choice. Nope. Sealed. Okay. What now? Oh, cool. A science weapon. This weapon was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery, and it has never been duplicated. Oh, we're taking that. Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased. Cool. I think I actually have pretty high science. Yeah, my science is 74, so that's pretty high. But I don't use melee weapons. Literally never have, didn't really plan on it, but I'll hold on to it. Use of this terminal for leisure activity is a violation of employee indenture contract clause. Okay. Let's see. Completed initial survey. Barely started our survey. There's a limit to how much the team can extract. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. Thanks for rushing the replacement part. Survey efforts continue. Had a broad team scanning for signals. Congratulations on your promotion, youngest full VP in company history. Just promise me you won't promote that drill bit Nedum to replace you. Bad news, all the sites within the former dome have run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I'll be sending you a requisition for hauler to relocate the terraform closer to the new sites. Okay. Hey, what's up, Barsk? Yes, Barsk. What's up, Barsk? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But yeah, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Nope, didn't want to do that. So I think we...
about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
The dude's head is so far up his own ass. But that makes those two a funny combo together. So we're going to head back to the spacecraft. I'm going to switch over to the other site because it looks like we cleared everything here. And then we will see if we can find that person we're trying to find. I'll workbench stuff a little bit later. Let's just try to keep things rolling on the story for now. Yeah, that's why I started bringing him along for now. That's why I said I'll bring Pravarti for, like, because I like her a lot. She's a cool character. And I'll bring him because I probably like him the least. So it'll be cool to have them off balance each other. But my buddy Alec, who plays this game, was telling me before about Vicar Max, and that's why I went back and got him in the first place.
You, looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Through you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Okay. So weird that you guys have this random ass line about stars for being bored. Hey, I think this is the guy we need to talk to.
I wasn't expecting visitors today. Or ever, as a matter of fact. State your business.
Some interesting eye colors you got there, my friend. I don't think I've ever seen anyone with orange eyes before. Jeez. How well do you know Felix?
Felix? Mostly I remember him as an angry kid stuck living a life for which he was poorly suited. I gave him a place to stay and books to read. I told him to push back when someone pushed him. He put on airs of independence, self-reliance, pretended to be a loner. But I know him too well. He's always wanted a family, a place to belong.
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Let's hear it.
Felix tells me you disappeared one day.
I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You said you were working on something big. What was it?
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
Sounds like you've got some plan to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
That was simultaneously the least scientific and most pompous statement I've heard in ages. Well done, Mr. Harlow.
Vicar. I admit, I never imagined a man of the cloth living the adventurer's life. You do keep some interesting company. Was there anything else?
So you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid? Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
So what exactly makes you think you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Something on your mind?
Guess not. I should go. I did not see you there before. So is that it? That's all we needed to do? Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from the corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Until I get answers, stay skeptical. Harlow. Okay. Rule number 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule number 2, fuck the board. Rule number 3, why are we still reading? Why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purple berry flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again, from the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and error. That's funny.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts.
That's beat.
As much as I appreciate the visit, Captain, my business is with young Millstone.
All right. I don't think there's anything else. Actually, let's just triple check.
As much as I appreciate
Yep. Got it, dude.
Let's hear it.
Okay, no, we covered everything. Let's go back to the ship. So we can't do that one just yet. We'll do it soon. I think we need to go to Byzantium, right?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Yeah?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Yeah, just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise. This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me. Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too. Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that. Just know that I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else?
Wow, that's a lot of choices I wasn't expecting. You have something to say about chasing down the dimethyl sulfoxide?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Phineas rescued me from the Hope. The least I can do is help him see this through.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
If Halcyon goes down, we all do. I'll do what I can to fix it.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Might as well aim high.
Exactly. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Aw, Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
What can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Why did you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
What do you mean? No, that's called society.
Call it what you want, it sucks. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
So you had to deal with red tape? That would drive me crazy.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Need the lay of the land. Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Wow, really? Why?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Damn. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Oh.
I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
All right, enough about them.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay. I think we got all the info that we need, so we'll make sure we bring her with us. So unfortunately, we're going to need to leave Pravarti behind, and we'll bring her instead. And we'll roll with Mr. Max here for now. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. How do I get out of that? Okay.
Are you still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone.
Hey, this is the person we're supposed to meet.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, it's me. Roll eyes and sigh dramatically.
Oh, you mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
All right, see you when you get back, bud. Yeah, why do you sound so surprised?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Of course you are.
It makes perfect sense if you know about the territoriality of old Earth birds of prey.
And do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
No, I'm Golden Eagle. You can be the other thing.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's my code name?
You're Rockhopper Penguin.
I can't tell whether you're joking.
I never joke about tradecraft.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Rufus
Code
Hummingbird.
names are for amateurs anyway.
Too
We
late.
used to have a cat named
I've already
Rufus.
marked it off. Can't just go reassigning code names. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right?
Minister Magpie.
It won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's got to be a way to catch Minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't you get me into the Minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
So how exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
No.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That's pretty normal.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
A real tragedy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign. But that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need suggestions for improvement?
It's really so people can feel heard. Everyone's got something to complain about, you know?
Yep.
They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Nope. No, that's how things go around Halcyon, in case you didn't notice.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
All right, looks like I got work to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Caca.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
I bet. Isn't there another door over here? Yeah. Sealed. Okay. Y'all gonna let me in? Let's see here. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you're not tracking the right quest in this game, it gets a little confusing as to where the hell you're going. What's up, Yogurt? Welcome back, bud. Wow.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying, bud.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippistout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I'm a bit of a freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Ah, the favored mindless entertainment of the unwashed masses.
Hey, thousands of viewers and millions of bits can't be wrong.
Just tell me what you're offering, bud.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star, and I think you got the chops.
Well, I have been told I have a face made for an aetherwave drama.
And pipes to match. Maybe we can get you reading some of our ad segments. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Okay.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Auntie Cleo's pipe patch. All of the benefits of smoking a real pipe, none of the messy cleanup.
All the benefits of smoking a real pipe.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery.
Ooh.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
See what you got. Ooh. The pink slip. I love the names of some of these are great. All right, so let's sell all of our junk. Bear with me just for 2 seconds. I am not selling the science weapon. All right, so we're going to grab one of these, I think. I think they're basically the same. And we're going to give that to him, maybe? Yes. And that's a huge jump. Sweet.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow. Why, I spent...
Why, yes.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
All right, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets...
This is where those who fancy themselves the best and brightest of our society live. Trespassing here is a true honor.
Trespassing here is a true
There's my
honor.
parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
That's not all I smell.
Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store.
Damn.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss! We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Spits on the floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll leave when we're good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where this is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
It's not for lack of people trying, believe me.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Talk about making lemons slap out of lemons.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know she's a professional miscreant.
Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Elle, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
You people should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Wow, that sucks. I don't think I can go in any of these other doors.
Got a minute?
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene.
Good luck, Yogurt.
Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Good luck, bud. I hope you do well. Knock 'em dead. Best of luck. Chin up.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Trust me, this was for the best.
I'd love to know how you describe getting kneecapped.
This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
You've got to surround yourself with people who will actually look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
I need to ask you a few things.
Something on your mind?
Never mind, let's go.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
So, how many times...
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
My dear fellow, you've no idea how our production...
Spacer's Choice Dehydrated
That
Water
episode from a
Tablet.
few weeks ago?
Just add air. Now available in carbonated.
The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Auntie Cleo's level head. Feeling a little off balance? You need a level head.
All right, let's see. So we need to speak with Minister Clark.
freshly cleaned. Leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours after application.
Move along.
Oh, is this the House of the Inebriated? Oh, awesome. Ooh.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice.
Ew.
We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
There you go, Gray. I know you're not here, but there you go.
Oh, by all means, ask away.
What's it like working in Byzantium?
I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes.
Then how does anything get done around here?
By automechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Picked up any interesting rumors?
Maverick Johnston's about to release his new picture. From what I hear, they've already started shooting.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
So what's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Yeah, let's have another, dude.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? Like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Let's have another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Did he? Okay. He just went. How the hell do I get over there?
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
It's strange, though. I thought it was that.
What's gotten into Bachmeyer lately?
Couldn't help but notice your shooter, Dr. Fenhill. It's quite a sharp piece.
Isn't it something? I keep meaning to name it, but I can't come up with one that sticks.
That's funny. I thought you didn't care much for nice things.
Hey, a pirate's nothing without a rep. And this baby has a rep of its own.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being overrun by a pox of vagrants and... Oh, there! That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time. Access to the
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay, so I guess we can go get the box.
I'm on my legally allotted break.
Holy cow. Okay. Oh, damn. I don't have enough stuff to get in there.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
It'd be funny if you could, like, sit here and talk to people and fake like you worked here. I was trying to see if they had enough of the stuff for me to steal to do what I needed to do to get into that door, but...
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in big trouble. Now, why don't you tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down. Tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for your sprats.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
But why won't you go into the tunnels yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Like what?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Why are the exterminator mechanicals in the tunnels?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
I'm wondering why you're so attached to these sprats.
They're for my, research.
Out with it.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Oh, my colonists. Yeah, great stuff.
Positively marvelous. Those early years truly were the golden age of Halcyon. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Hey, Jacob, welcome back, bud. Who am I kidding? I don't need to hear about this.
Something else? I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Okay. So I think that's going to be down here. After killing your enemy's sway and accuracy penalties while moving are reduced to 0 for a short time. Sure, let's do that. So we're going to put all that into dialogue options. I don't want to pick this because I need 65 lockpick to get into that door. All right, folks, give me just a second. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick, and then we'll be going till the end because I got about another hour and 20 minutes or so in this particular stream. And then we'll be taking a short break so I can get something to eat, and then I'll be back later on tonight with a brand new game we've never played on the channel before. So definitely make sure you stay tuned for that. I will be right back. I'll leave you with the tune. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, we are back for more The Outer Worlds here on Escape the Mind Productions on YouTube. Make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell down below, let you know when we drop a new episode. Let's get back into the action. Give me just a second here to get everything set up for you guys. There we go. There's my character that you never get to see. I do like how when you walk away, this is kind of the idle screen. All right. So we're going to head down into the sewers and see what that has to offer for us. Do we have any modifications? Yeah, let's up our crit damage on that. And then we can tinker a little bit to make things hit harder. It costs a lot of money, though. Oh, it's one of the white sprats.
Process sweeping the
Light him up.
security threat eliminated.
Take him down. That's the last of him.
I hope that's not... Oh, man.
All systems secure.
Here they come.
Oh, shit.
Leave them to me. Find something else. Got him.
My kind of action.
Never anger a man of the
Like
cloth.
What am I stuck on? I'm like, I can't walk.
Can't get past that armor. Here we go. Anyone else? Can't get past that armor.
Repairs required. By bottleneck.
Can't get past that armor. Got something stronger.
Why isn't she helping?
Try bigger weapons.
don't understand why she wasn't providing any help in that situation. Alright, so I really don't like this gun because I don't like the way that it fires. It's like a shotgun, basically, and that's just not really my jam. Try that for now, see how that goes. We are still tracking the right mission, right? Because otherwise it doesn't tell you where to go. Now we are. Okay. So we got 2 of them, I think. One might be dead. I guess there's not one in here. Can't lockpick because I need trying to save them for that other door. I don't think that's what I need because it's green. We need white sprats. Okay. What's over here? Bard. Okay. I think we got one left. How the hell do I get over there? Oh shit, that's a biggins.
Want to try me? I smite you in the name of the law.
they go. Watch a pro at once.
I'll take your confession now.
I thought nothing fun ever happened in this town.
Oh, there's armor on the floor, too. Nice. I think we got everything. That was the biggest sprat I think I've ever seen. That one sprat was enormous. Oh, sorry, Yogurt. I thought that was your bit from earlier. I hate it when my mouth gets dry in an interview. There's nothing wrong with taking a drink during, but I hate having to do it. But she drank water, and I checked in, and choked on it at one point, so there's that. Yeah, you know, I totally get it, dude. You're like, normal everyday tasks seem like so complicated when you're in an interview because you feel like they're like micro-analyzing every movement that you make. So I 1000% understand. Okay. We need to break down more weapon parts so I can repair this gun properly. Sorry, I thought I didn't see your messages right away. I thought they were your old messages. That's why I didn't read them right away. That's why I was saying my apologies. I didn't get to them right in the moment.
Any luck finding my sprats? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Cool. All right, we got that done. Ah, that's what we were supposed to do. Son of a bitch. We were supposed to take Felix to that guy. I figured when Felix was part of the conversation, but we didn't have him with us, that might have been a problem.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Black fucking hole.
Jeez.
Smarts. Damn near twisted my ankle right there.
I thought men and women of the cloth were supposed to be all meek and patient-like.
The universal plan favors the bold, Dr. Fenhill.
Oh, awesome. You're going to get to know soon. That's great. Hey, what's up, Gray? How are you, sir? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Good luck, Yogurt Man. That's awesome. I'm glad you'll get to know soon, at least.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
The most what? I have no clue.
That business makes piracy look civil.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And 'cause Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't think, kid. Just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
So I can go take these real clothes back off? Yes, please do. Joke's on you, idiot. These crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Which side is my good side?
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
The things you just described are scientifically impossible.
I see you haven't changed a bit, Steele. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
You ran like a coward then, and you'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
And I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Finally.
You're not even taking this seriously. I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers?
Whatever he offers you, ask for more.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me. That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
You wrapped it on shit acid?
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
Great. Going back to your Ren Fair attire, I take it? He doesn't even have a name tag, no chance. So you won't be donning a gambeson and matching doubloons?
Maybe we need more guns. Bigger guns, with gold plating. Marketing will love that.
So I think we're going to have to go do one of these other things first because I don't have enough things to get to the package just yet. Giggity. So we'll head back to the Unreliable. I'll grab Felix. We'll go talk to Harlow and Scylla, and then we'll see if we can wrap that part up. All right, so we need to bring Felix.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
No, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions. Escape, Harlow, Escape.
We've met before. It's good to see you again, Captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Felix is, a vital member of our crew. He's... well, he's good in a fight.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
So you want to put him through a test?
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
And what did Trask do to deserve death?
Routed us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's definitely more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Let's hear it.
It's funny he didn't mention any of that stuff until I brought Felix here. All right. So then I'm going to keep doing that until I get used to the controls again. All right. Harlow told you that if Felix wants a place on his crew, he must prove himself by killing a traitor named Rufus Trask. He wants you to find Trask, kill him, and take his ring. Rufus Trask has gone into hiding. Harlow suggested questioning his wife on the Groundbreaker. All right.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. Stay safe out there.
We'll bring Pravarti because her girlfriend's here.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Jock announced a breakthrough in weapons technology today. Their top scientists have developed the ultimate bolter phlogisynchrotron pistol. Not sure what a phlogisynchrotron is? You're not alone. Buy one and find out. Fast and light, Jock is right. For you. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
You should worry about yourself.
Hey, easy. I'm just trying to go about my day. Don't need some hired thug glaring me down. Rufus and his band of merry gun hands are hiding out in Emerald Vale. I swear, that's all I know.
I got a few more questions.
Not inclined to answer your questions. Not after the way you talk to me.
You're right. I was rude. I apologize.
Yeah, all right. What else did you need?
You and Trask split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Harlow tells me that Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow.
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
That's all I wanted to know.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Let's see what you have for sale.
What ain't I got?
Guns. All right. Let's see. So the Emerald Vale is in a different region, I think, right? Let's triple check.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Remember that you are...
Remember, you're not insured. I'll do my best. Okay, let's see if we can fast travel a little closer over to where Trask is. Looks like we can. Hey, bot. Wrong room to step into. You'll be dealt with in just a moment.
Fate shines on us. today.
I think I hear the primals. Yep.
Attacking!
Here we go! Sometimes violence is the only way!
Okay, that works for me. Coming back here to higher levels, making this way easier. Those primals were really hard the first time we came through this area.
Got it? Inside voices.
I'm going to try to walk up here and just see if they attack me. And then if they do, then I'll fight. But I want to see if he'll let me talk. This is a bitch-ass fire, dude. Have you ever seen Icarus? You should get on that shit.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Hey, Yogurt, welcome back. Your wife told me where to find you. Oh, let's time her out. Oh, damn.
Former wife. And if you so much as hurt a hair on Rosanna's head, I will put you in the ground.
Relax, she's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired killer, but I'm supposed to relax. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Hey, Neo, what's up, man? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by. Why did you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you? If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. There you go.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take your word? Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
You want to go to the Ren Fair dressed up as Altair? Or Basim? Yeah, that would... Or Basm, however you want to say it. That would be... I'm sure you would definitely get a lot of accolades for that, Gray, if you rolled up to the Ren Fair dressed up as Assassin's Creed. If you got proof, let's see it.
I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
So what was Harlow doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
All right, I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you right now, but I'm going to ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Okay. But yeah, Neo, thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. I appreciate that. The other thing you want to do is go to the bank and get a bunch of coins, so when you buy and order a turkey leg at the Ren Fair, you can stack them up on the table like 6 feet of gold, 6 inches of gold pieces. Yes, sir. Here are your 6 pence, sir. I only require the finest of turkey legs. I kind of want to check the thing for the evidence, but was it back on that planet? Because if it was, then I really shouldn't leave. Let's just triple check one more time. I don't want to forget. Oh, okay. An event in Harlow's base. So we have to go to Harlow's base to get to... Okay. Sorry, I'm a dum-dum. So we got to go back to Harlow's base. We're going to check for a vent with some shit stashed in it. And then we'll talk to Harlow. If I recall, the prices are rounded to the nearest dollar, so it should work. I've literally never been to a Ren Fair. I would like to go sometime, but maybe after COVID, I'll make an exception and I'll go do that stuff. I don't normally do like large crowds and stuff, but I feel like I want to experience life after being fucking shut in for so long. And as I've often joked about, like, I'm an introverted gamer guy, so, like, I'm usually fine with not leaving the house. And if I'm the one that's like, I need to get out, I can only imagine how other people feel.
Got my sights on you.
I literally have mine on you, bud. Not a good time to talk shit, eh?
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these?
These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services, included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to the board authorities. Okay, so we definitely have Felix with us. Let's talk to Dude Man.
What's the word?
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Sorry. Trask had a lot to say about you, Harlow.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
You've been bought off. I got receipts, bitch.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employer?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Oh, shit. He shot him in the hip. Oh.
My time to shine.
I smite you in the name of the law.
Well, I think their rebellion's over.
Everyone all right?
Can't steal stuff from dead people. I only say that because the mechanic is someone has to actually see you steal it for it to be stealing. All right, we checked that out last time. I don't need to look at that again. Let's see if they got anything good. Ooh. Give me something good. Damn, it's $8,000 for that gun. Jeebus. That must be a hell of a gun. $8,000. That's always the impression that I've had from the Ren Fair is just like, it's like an old school carnival with turkey legs, random people dressed up in medieval garb, and old school food and stuff, and maybe some like jugglers and shit.
Jackass is incoming!
Oh shit!
Score one for Felix!
Felix, I love that your shit's actually useful right now.
I've had quite enough of you. We were destined to prevail.
Longest death sounds ever. Would you just die already? Hey, Brock, what's up, dude? I actually checked out your channel earlier, Brock. I was watching you play the medieval game where you're building the buildings and stuff. It was cool. Okay, we got to talk to Felix on the ship. He's usually upstairs.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of
She's the best.
You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise. Hey, Cap. Got a minute? Hey, Cap.
Getting along with the crew?
Parvati showed me how to properly grease the magazine release on one of my firearms. She's a smart one, you know. Opal was quiet in the same way. She'd hang back, out of sight, then all of a sudden pop in with a bit of wisdom out of nowhere. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
All right. We got to go up here and talk to Sir Felix. Then we got to go up one more.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You really never know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
All good, Brock. That's good, man. Glad you got Monday ticked off your list. That's always a good thing. Money changes people. The board probably offered him a lot of money.
I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits.
I think you're better than that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, boss. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking.
We did.
Thanks for your time, boss.
Oh, no. That's the guy we let go. Cool. All right. Got that finished up. Felix gained the self-govern perk. See Felix D-tabbed for more info. Okay. Gained a lot of bits, a lot of cartridges, and an emblem. Lost Trask's ring. Okay. Let's go back and see if we can get to Minister Clark now that we have more Steve. And he was on Byzantium, so let's see. I think that was on Terra 2. Yes.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
So we're going to get rid of Felix. We'll bring L and probably leave Vicar and bring Pravarti. Switch it up a little bit. Your Monday is still in the process, but glad to hear that yours is in the bag. Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, Gray, I think yours is basically just getting started, if not, say, maybe through a portion, maybe 25% of your day. You work late. Sorry, I've only been here once. I'm trying to remember where I was supposed to go. No? You gonna open the door? I guess not. Hey, there it is. Jeebus.
Down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Because I's special.
Try Anti-Cleos. It's better than nature.
I only wish they weren't showing...
Spacer's Choice Zero G Brew. An ale.
All right, so we'll try to go over here and see if we can hack our way into that office again. Oh, geez, Brock. Wow. That escalated quickly. I'm too... Oh, come on. Son of a bitch.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy. We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister. You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service Team. That means you'll have to sign a release form. Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
How long does that usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years. But I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
Oh, Gray. I work from home. That wouldn't go well. Yeah, for sure.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Let's try persuasion. I'll make the delivery, and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Thanks. It's weird. Last time we were here, she was like, no, I can't help you. Go away. But we did it. What's up, Yogi? Oh, that's awesome. I never thought to call Yogurt Yogi. I might have to do that now.
I love Byzantium.
If Hortense yells at me about vagrants...
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kinda hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
It's true.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Do you have any actual business here, or... Yeah? Let's see it.
Got the parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thanks. We did it! We got in! You're rearranging a couple rooms? Yeah, dude, give yourself a break. Good Lord.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Why would I want something like that?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Call me a moron again, and I will kill you.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Oh, Yogurt's very good at spinning plates. He's like constantly spinning plates. He has no other choice. I'm the one asking the questions, buddy.
Then what do you... Oh.
Looking for a batch of chemicals. Tell me where they are and no one gets hurt.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
Dun, 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 dun. I didn't come all this way to play games, Clark. It's your name on the receipts.
Oh, dear. I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You mean Chairman Rockwell's locked you up here?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
New life direction, pottery.
Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
Or pizza making,
about more
indeed.
than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
If you're saying we're headed for trouble, I'm ready.
It usually doesn't turn out so well for the dissidents in the stories, but I like your verve. Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Ooh, we've already been down there.
Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card, then?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Gray said, pottery? Righteous Brothers intensifies. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sorry. The board's lackeys are none too bright. Okay. Anyway, I should get going.
Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on this cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
The actual ghost of Patrick Swayze embraces from behind. Oh. How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
All right. If it works, it'll be worth it.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
All right, everybody. As I mentioned, I have to wrap things up on this particular stream early because I have to run to dinner. I have dinner plans with the fam. But as soon as I get back, we will be streaming a brand new game on the channel tonight. So make sure you stay tuned. I will be dropping a link in Discord as soon as I get things planned. But we'll be playing a game that we've never played before on the channel tonight. So if you want to drop in, since we finished Death Stranding last night, that game's behind us now. We're moving on to New Frontiers. So if you want to be a part of it and here in the chat, hanging out with me and my buddy Yogurt and Gray, make sure you tune in. I hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon. Make sure you hit like, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell down below, let you know when we drop a new episode. And we'll be back again in just a few hours with more.